Amsoil bypass filtration kit, basically for a Ford 6.0 diesel. So you have this piece here. You leave this fitting in here because this thing restricts the oil flow to give the proper filtration. So I put my fittings on it to make it easier for later on. These are the hose fittings. They're very easy to use. I'll show you that later. And this is a little cute bag of tricks they give you. You really don't need them. You don't need the T-fitting. Those things are used if you have, other methods. If you want to go off your oil pressure sending unit, you could tap into it that way. This is your return. That simply goes back into where you fill your oil from. This replaces the factory Ford housing. And you leave your filter in there, you zip this back on. I put all my fittings in place with the Teflon tape, so it's not going to leak. And I got all my fittings ready. And I set that up so I'm ready to put my stuff in place. And I'll show you how the truck looks now, and then afterwards you'll see. So now what I did was, in looking at the truck, so you'll see there's your factory oil filter. I'm going to replace that, and that's your fill. I'm going to replace that. Now the only real good empty spot that I noticed is right here. So I built a bracket. I used an L bracket. I'm going to bolt it to these two bolts, just loosen them up and put them underneath it. I made the bracket almost 14 inches long, and the oil filter is going to end up sitting right about here. Very easy to change, easy access. And the bracket is over here. I pre-drilled it. I painted it with Rust-Oleum. I should have powder coated. But that's the 3 holes for the oil fill. I mean for the oil, their filter, and that's the 2 holes for the alternator. I made them offset a little bit, and I'll tap on this video later, let you know how it is. And I have my Amsoil oil ready to go. And you want to put the Amsoil cleanser in, which I already did. And the Amsoil cleanser is this stuff. And you put this in. I put 2 bottles in because I have, 15 quarts of oil in my truck. So I put 2 bottles in. You let it idle for 6, 7, 8 minutes. And then I'm putting this in. The 1540 synthetic, and I should be good. 20,000 miles. I'm not going to have to worry, and then I'll send my oil in for a sample, and we'll see what happens from there.